Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us this morning on this episode of My Hometown. Today, if you will please help me welcome the Julie Williams Band, Julie Williams and Willie Melton. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great.
It's so good to see you, and you all look fabulous as always.
Thanks. Thank you.
So I thought we would start by, why don't you let all of our fans, all of your fans, know what got you started in all of this business? What was your first musical love?
Oh, well, I grew up singing in church and playing in church, and I think Willie and I come from currently separate sides of the spectrum musically. He's a lot rock and roll, and I'm a lot.
Oh, okay. So you're a little bit country, he's a little bit rock and roll? Yeah, okay.
That's what happened.
That makes for a very good combination.
It does.
Yes,
sometimes,
it does.
Sometimes, he said, yeah.
Well, I've seen the chemistry on the stage. I know it's fabulous.
Well, I think that we still try to keep the areas, if there's a specific sound, I feel like there's so many different sounds that can come from music where we're at. We're very lucky to be in such a talented region of the United States. I mean, you look at Nashville and you look at different cities where music's booming, but honestly, we have the potential right here in our hometown to be whatever we want to be with music. You have the birthplace of country music just 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away from us, Bristol. So we play a lot in the region due to that. So.
Name some of the places, like we were just speaking earlier, Tim and I were about your meeting with Bo Duke there, John Schneider.
Oh, yeah.
That had to have been a blast.
That was a blast. That was a very unexpected, we've had some different turns of events here lately, like just different opportunities that's come up, just kind of spur of the moment through illnesses, through other bands that are having to cancel and do things that we're playing venues that we never thought we would be playing, and opportunities have been coming up that we never thought that we'd be doing, like even with you.
Yes.
When you call and say, can you do a jingle? Well, this is something I've done maybe one other time, but I mean.
Another sweet spot.
It is. We found out that that's another something we can tap into.
Yes.
And,
very open market.
Diverse, and that's what we try to do is with our sound.
Your sound is diverse
everything.
too. Yeah, I love that. I love how you do the little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll, and your originals. You all are really kicking out those originals lately.
It's working.
Yes.
We don't know.
We can put some money to it.
That's what it always takes. Well, what's some of the things you got coming up that you can tell them to look you up to come see you?
We have Bonnie Kate at the 1st of October, first Friday in October. We have several private venues, several private parties. We're doing a block party over in Bluff City coming up in October. We've got a couple of fall festival things coming up. Check Julie Williams Band and Julie Williams Music on Facebook, and I've been trying to keep that up. We're working through some changes with the band and naming and all that. We're
adding members,
trying to brand, and it's so hard to do that. Once you find your sound, then you got to figure out what else is going to work with it.
Yes.
So we're kind of having some growing pains, aren't we? And additional band members, and
I think it's fantastic.
We've got a guy that's going to come in and do some steel and playing keyboards. So we're excited about that. But we're kind of regrouping and restructuring and.
Growing.
Yes, it's a good thing. It's growing pains, but I think every business at some point, because you and I have talked about it, this is not our first go around with being self-employed. Because music is definitely that if you push it.
Oh, yes.
And you kind of have to use all your venues and outlets for that. And I feel like with growing pains, it's hard. Yeah. But it's a good thing.
It is.
Especially in a time
growing pains are hard.
Especially in a time like right now.
Yeah, the culture here, like you mentioned, we have such a wealth of talent. Yeah. And it's just, I love that you guys are bringing it to the forefront. Yeah. So I hope everybody's going to enjoy this. You will play us a little bit of an original to play us out of the interview. Can you pull us up something?
Sure.
Out of the thin
We'll
blue
figure
sky?
something out. We'll figure something out.
Okay.
Headlights on a highway, 2 hands on the wheel, eyes in the mirror, you know how I feel. Wherever you go, no matter how far, baby,
do that one again.
Okay.
Yes, you just go, because you're only going to use a little tiny piece of this, right?
Yeah, sing harmony with me.
Okay.
So.
Tell me when you're ready.
Hit.
Let's get this as complicated as we can. Okay.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. We're musicians. We're not pouring concrete out here in construction site. You know what I mean?
I can guarantee you won't be doing that. You ready?
Headlights on the highway, 2 hands on the wheel, eyes in the mirror. You know how I feel. Wherever you go, no matter how far, baby, I'll be riding shotgun with you. Wherever you are, you've got your dreams, so go chase them down. 'Cause you know, baby, you can't fly with your feet on the ground. But you've got to chase those dreams all by yourself. Something you must do on your own with nobody else. But if your back gets too heavy and your shoulders sink slow, and you don't think that you can go no further, I want you to know that I'll be right there to catch you if you fall, to put you back on your feet, set you up tall. Headlights on the highway, 2 hands on the wheel, eyes in the mirror. You know how I feel. Wherever you go, no matter how far, baby, I'll be riding shotgun with you. Wherever you are. When it's all over and your dreaming is done, and you no longer find yourself out on the run, I'll be here waiting with these empty arms, waiting to hold you, baby, when you get home. Headlights on the highway, 2 hands on the wheel, eyes in the mirror. You know how I feel. Wherever you go, no matter how far, baby, I'll be riding shotgun with you.